It's time to work on the car.
Okay.
Welcome back, guys. I'm Lex The Wrench. I've got AJ here.
Hi.
He's going to help me. We're going to be working on taking out the engine today. And we're going to keep going on this. We're starting with taking off the exhaust. And then once we take off the exhaust, we're going to work on getting the drive shaft. And once the drive shaft is off, then we can work on the motor mounts and getting the rest of it done. All right, so do you want to go ahead and start looking for some 13s?
Yep, I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I've gotten 3 of the bolts done over here, so this side is loose. I'm working on this other side. So I've got 2 bolts on this one, and then this should come out, and then I have to do like this rubber thing behind or whatever. Then I have 1 more right here. I've got to take 2 bolts and 2 more bolts off. And then that's pretty much it, so I'll get back to you when I finish.
Okay, so while AJ is working on the back, I'm going to be working on the front, taking these bolts off. There are a total of, looks like we've got 3 bolts holding everything together. So we're going to go ahead and disconnect that. Once we disconnect that, then we can head back towards the back of the car and start taking off the rest. So here we go. Now, for those who don't realize what we're looking at where the exhaust meets the exhaust manifold. Now, this is the easiest place to disconnect the exhaust because, by the way, I goofed. It's actually 4 bolts that hold the exhaust onto the exhaust manifold. Now, with AJ taking off the back plates and me taking this off, that will allow the whole exhaust to come off in one piece, allowing access to the drive shaft, the transmission. Okay, so now we're all done. This is all set up. Now we just need to move on back. So let's go see how AJ's doing. Now AJ is working like a boss. He's already taken off the first plate and he's working on the second one. For location purposes, this is right under the rear seat at the center of the car.
See, this is where you go manual, so you don't have to do that.
Once you've cracked the nuts with a ratchet, it's a lot faster to just unscrew it by hand, unless you have an air compressor. If you have an air compressor, sweet, you can just bzz, 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 and it's done. But as you start to loosen this plate up, you need to make sure that you put your hand on it and make sure that you don't get slapped in the face with a piece of metal just because you didn't put your hand on it.
I did it!
Right about now, I get a message from the potential buyer that he would like to come and pick up the engine as soon as possible. On one hand, woohoo, a lot of good money. On the other hand, I had planned to do 2 more videos in this series to show you guys the easiest way to remove an engine. Unfortunately, the way things worked out, I have to end the series here. But I did want to take a chance to show you the pictures of the engine. Unfortunately, with the client wanting to get the engine and tranny so quickly, I wasn't able to record the rest of the process. So I hope these pictures are enough. Like I said, I wanted to do 2 more videos, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. So if you like what I'm doing, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. And until next time, I'll see you then. I'm Lex The Wrench. Peace.